Hello, fellow Mezconians. My name is Paige, and welcome to the Mez Weekly, episode 20. Yes, I am very well aware that there's 52 weeks in a year, and that there are only 19 episodes, of which 6 of them were done this year. Whoa, ho, easy, man. Jeez. While the math is a little bit off, I can admit that I haven't been putting out a lot of content on YouTube, and it's mainly because I've been covering a lot of the weekly stuff on a live show that I do on Instagram, and it's called the Hangout. That's right. Currently, there are 49 episodes packed with updates, information, reveals, tips, tricks, Easter eggs, confirmed and or sourced information, as well as some current topics and events that are impacting the collecting community. As I say on the show, we bring you insight into the world of collecting in a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere. I say we because I've had an opportunity to have a variety of people on, such as the owner of Mezco Toys, friends, as well as some interesting people within the community. But as most people know that watch, a very talented photographer and friend named Jason B. Michael helps me anchor the show. So if you want to hear two grown men, one with a luscious beard and one without, talk about toys, life, collecting in general, I'll drop a link in the description below where you can tune in. The Hangout is usually on Friday nights. Sometimes it's either 7 or 8 o'clock, but it's always available on tap under the IG Live tab. But Paige, why isn't it on YouTube? Yeah, that's a fair question. And I plan on moving the Hangout to the YouTube channel, probably starting next year. I might just copy the video and paste it to YouTube, or just have the show on YouTube in general. But as soon as I figure it all out, I'll let you guys know. So it's an annual theme around the last 2 or 3 months of every year. And I usually say this: winter is coming. And it's because traditionally Mezco seems to do this kind of like end of the year push. Now, this is due to a variety of reasons, such as the licensing approval process, factory delays, like design revisions, material changes, and the obvious impact that the pandemic has had on shipping and manufacturing. Something that was brought up and discussed quite a bit before it gained traction. So just like before, the information is intended to help you prep for that possible Mezco tsunami that's going to be on the horizon. Some of the information might be a little bit dated, such as this. Mezco sent out a updated letter a few weeks ago letting people know essentially things would be ramping up in the next couple weeks. So just to give you an example, today was 11/11/2021, Captain's Log. But today, the Casino La Cucaracha, that has already been charged. And now we're waiting for the Black Mosquatch, Captain Nemo, Vapor, the Burner Edition. We'll talk about him in a little bit. And then we also have the possibility of some things that we've seen that hasn't gone up yet, like Nosferatu Symphony of Horror, Murder Hornets, and the Nautilus Crew. Now, as you can see, just listing those things out, it can become very tight in that 2-month time span, especially if they throw in a pre-order that we haven't even seen. So just a word of advice: if you can set some funds aside, I would highly recommend that. There might be 1 or 2 of these that you want, and we all know that once these hit aftermarket, it tends to get a little bit more difficult. Anyway, to give yourself some wiggle room, you can also use PayPal. That's right, fellow collectors. Buy now, pay later with PayPal. And no, I'm not endorsing PayPal, just giving people the information that they need to play the game. So PayPal is offering a PayPal in 4 program that allows you to purchase an item, and that item's price is divided into 4 equal payments. This option is incorporated into the checkout feature, and once accessed, you'll get redirected to your login and then go through that verification process. And voila, you have the figure that you've wanted. Interest fee backed by PayPal's protection plan with no impact to your credit score. And oh my God, this sounds like a fucking ad. Okay, in short, stuff's coming. Be ready. PayPal has an option. Link is below. I didn't get paid for this. And moving on. So someone must have told old Sluggo that Vapor is in the one of the front runners for Figure of the Year. Whoa. Easy, other toy line and collectors. I'm talking about within the Mezco community. But I am sure the Vapor will probably creep into most people's top 10 list for the year. And while I'm making sure I'm not offending anyone, I meant to say Mr. Slugfest, because I've seen that profile pic and someone's been working out. Flex on swole. Little side note, I think it'd be really cool if we got this guy in figure form. Just saying. But back on topic, Vapor, Burn Edition, Slim Shady, go. So Mezco not only did a surprise drop, thank God, not literally, but they also surprised the community with their character choice. Now, most people probably thought we were going to get the Murder Hornets, Nosferatu, the Nautilus Crew, or maybe even Tangerine. But what we got was the Rumble Society Hoodz Vapor Burner Edition. Now, before you go rushing out and trying to grab it, this is currently sold out. It did go up on Wednesday at 1 p.m. It waitlisted at 1:33 p.m. and officially got tagged with the sold out status at 1:52 p.m. I wanted to give a quick thank you to Frank and Jonathan for those cutoff times. Appreciate you guys. Now, while this may come to a surprise to some longtime collectors of the line, will remember that there were quite a few different versions of this figure. I also went over this in the history section of the breakdown video that I did previously. Link in the description below. But to give everyone a little bit of a spoiler if you haven't noticed, Mezco has had a prior history of giving us variants. This is another reason why I talked about financially prepping. Personally, I'm a fan of it because it not only gives people another shot at the figure that they may have missed out on or not even had the opportunity to collect, but it also expands on the overall options that you can use if you have the previous versions, plural. Another spoiler and life lesson: if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. You not only save money, but you gave someone else the opportunity to get it. Win-win. But if we take a quick look at the pre-order photos, you're going to see that it's kind of like a cross mix of the two versions, old and new. They kept the foundation of the original, and it looks like this is mainly going to consist of like palette swaps. So you'll get Vapor with all these accessories, but they're going to be in black and white. Quick side note, something that I did notice, the packaging for this one might be a little bit different because in the previous Vapor description, it stated that it would come in a lunchbox tin. If you go to the description for this one, the Burner Edition, this one states that it will come in a collector-friendly box. Aha! Now, like I said before, it looks like you're going to get the same things that you got in the set before with a couple of little differences. One thing that I noticed is that you're going to get 2 Molotov cocktails, which I might add is one of my favorite shots. But the only bar that does it right is a place that's called Liberty or Death. So if you're ever in Finland, go there. But you do get 2 Molotov cocktails. One is going to be lit and one's going to be unlit. And you probably have seen these in the Warriors and the Pink Skulls Chaos Club sets. Now, I thought that the boots and the shoes were new, but like the clothes, accessories, and the figure, they seem to look the same just with those palette swaps to black and white. Like I said, not a bad thing, in my opinion. It allows for more swaps, kit bashing possibilities. I was messing around with an app on my phone, and I was trying to make his hair green because he just looks like he would make like this little kick-ass kid Joker. But, you know, that's just me. But this was limited to 1 per customer, so that seems like a little bit of a reach to customize something that was pretty limited. Now, Mezco does these limited runs from time to time. Figures such as the Classic Punisher, the PRCC Dark Knight Returns, the Black and White Lawmaster and Dread, White Assassin Gomez, White Skull Agent. Those are just a few. But they just kind of enhance your collection. You may have one, some, or all, but it does give you that like cool feeling of having something rare. I also understand the other side of it as well if people missed out. And the only advice that I can give you is to check out and join one of the Mezco groups. There's quite a few of them, and each one of them have their own feel. My suggestion is to find the one that works for you. That way you can get updated there. I've been trying to update my personal Facebook and Instagram, but when I post in the groups, I'm also trying to order at the same time, and you can see how that can be a little bit of a juggling act. So that's all I have for you guys this week. Remember, be prepared in the next couple of months. And also remember, not everyone in your family needs a present. So treat yourself. You earned that money. It's yours. Do something nice for yourself. Go out and pick and join a Mezco group. Hell, join them all. While you're there, I'd also highly recommend that you get on Mezco's website and sign up for their official newsletter. It'll kind of help you reduce the chance of you missing any drops or any kind of important information. That way you're covered, all angles. Now, you can always stay on top of things here, as well as my Facebook and Instagram. It's very easy. It's just at the Toy Page or the Toy Page. I do put a lot of information out there, and that's to keep you guys better informed, help you make better purchasing decisions, and to try to have a better all-around collecting experience. I do put a lot of work into the group and in my personal pages, and I just ask that if you do take anything or you find any information helpful, that you just let people know where you got it from and who you got it from. It is a fair compromise, no? Also, please remember that you can always join the Hangout on the IG Live. Again, that's going to be at the Toy Page. The next Hangout is going to be on Friday, 10, 12, 21 at 7:30 p.m. I have some pretty good topics to talk about, so if you can join, cool. If not, it'll digitally be there for you whenever you want to watch it. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for your time. And always remember, they're just toys, so just have fun.